Most massage guns on Amazon are lying to you about their power, and the expensive ones are often the worst offenders. I checked. Here's what actually holds up. Pick the wrong massage gun, and you're out $50 to $100 with a glorified vibrator that barely touches deep tissue. I pulled 5 of Amazon's top-ranked options, judged on percussive amplitude, stall force, attachment quality, and noise at full speed, because those are the axes that actually separate real recovery from marketing fiction. One of these surprised me completely, and it wasn't the most expensive. At $99.99, the MEH Back 3 is positioning itself as the serious athlete's tool. Nearly 20,000 reviews and a 4.3 rating suggest buyers aren't hating it. But here's the problem. We don't have the hard data on noise levels, stall force, or attachment quality to actually defend that price. And at $100, you need receipts. Without them, you're paying premium pricing on reputation alone. Athletes who want verified performance numbers deserve better than that. Our verified picks above this rank deliver documented specs at that price point or lower. Skip this one until the data catches up. At $99.98, the Renpho ThermoCool 2 is selling you heat and cold therapy on top of percussion massage. That sounds like a lot of gun for the money. Here's the problem. We don't have the reliability data to tell you whether those extra features hold up. 30,000 reviews sounds reassuring, but FSA eligibility and a 2026 badge are marketing levers, not performance proof. If the core motor isn't consistent, the hot and cold attachment is just a distraction. Until durability numbers surface, that's $100 we can't confidently recommend. $36. 10 attachment heads. Over 11,000 reviews sitting at 4.4 stars. The Toloco makes a loud claim for the budget tier, and honestly, the numbers mostly back it up. For casual users who need a solid percussion massager without a serious commitment, this is the one that actually delivers. Owners consistently report real post-workout relief, and the attachment variety covers more muscle groups than most guns twice this price. The limitation? At this price point, the plastics feel it. Some buyers flag the attachment quality specifically: looser fit, cheaper feel. It won't bother a light user. It will bother anyone hammering this thing daily. Use it 3 times a week after the gym, it earns its $35.99 all day long. Train twice a day and want something bulletproof? Step up, but as a first massage gun, this is the honest entry point. $32. 7 heads, a silent motor, a carrying case, and 21,000 reviews sitting at 4.4 stars. That is not a typo. The AIR Lang undercuts most mid-tier guns by half and somehow still pulls that rating from a massive sample size. At this price point, the question is never whether it is good. The question is, what did they cut to get there? And honestly, that answer is not obvious from the reviews. Buyers consistently flag the quiet operation and the included case as genuine standouts, not afterthoughts. If you are buying your first percussion gun or picking one up as a gift, this is the product that makes that decision almost embarrassingly easy. The limitation is the same as every budget gun. No heat, no cold, no advanced customization. Power users will outgrow it. But for the recreational athlete who just needs regular deep tissue relief without a subscription to financial regret, 4.4 stars across 21,000 buyers is not luck. That is a pattern. So how does it stack up against the top of this list? $24. That is not a typo. The CoTi SoCo comes in at $23.98, with 9 attachment heads and 20 speed settings on a silent, brushless motor. On paper, that sounds like it should embarrass guns costing 4 times as much. And honestly, for some buyers, it might. Here's the thing, though. 4.3 stars across over 9,500 reviews is a real signal, not nothing. Casual users who just want something to roll across a sore shoulder after a long day will probably be fine here. The brushless motor means it runs quieter than you'd expect at this price. 20 speeds gives you real range. But without independent testing data or reliability track records to lean on, There is genuine uncertainty about how this holds up over months of regular use. If you are treating muscle soreness aggressively and consistently, that gap matters. At $23.98, the risk is low enough that cautious buyers can take the swing. Just go in clear-eyed. This is your entry point, not your endgame. So here's where the money actually shakes out. Under $30, the MEH-3 is your floor. Functional, nothing more. The Toloco adds heads and quiet operation for a bit more. The AIR Lang and Renfo layer in heat and cold, which genuinely changes recovery outcomes. And the CoTi SoCo? 9 attachments, 20 speeds, and the price still undercuts most of the competition. That is not a coincidence. That is your answer. Here's the short version. Price does not equal performance in this category. The MEH-bot costs less and delivers. The Renfo costs more and hedges. The CoTi-SoCo wins on value, versatility, and spec count. Buy accordingly. Links are in the description. Subscribe if you want rankings that actually hold up. Every link is in the description.